candidate. So I know it takes time, but it's fine. So once you understand better what we have, so you can explain better to your customer. So just to give you the idea, secure signing in terms of comparing to other products in the market, we are offering a digital signing, a digital signature solution, unlikely all other offering combination of digital and electronic signature. So we are offering only digital signature, meaning that when you sign, you lock you seal, not lock, you seal the document with your signature, and once the document has been signed, any changes after that, your signature become invalid. Other system adding electronic signature at this stage, and once you export or the document from their system, it's a digital signature from outside that said it's called system signing. That said it was signed within the system, and then the signature from outside would be invalid, but your signature is still valid, and even the document is invalid or signature is invalid. So you can verify the document in the website. It says the signature is valid. So it's important. It's a big difference. So you get the better document security, and that's what people are looking. They're looking for a trust system. When you move into online, you want to trust the online approach, and you want to be sure once the candidate signs, no one can change the content of the document in your organization. After that, also the candidate sure that the document sealed and nobody can alter the data of the document signed.
So Mike,
it is very important for everyone. Yes?
Mike, so I just want to jump in, Tom, again. So you're saying this is a unique advantage. So like Adobe, eSign, DocuSign, they're more electronic signatures versus digital signing and sealing?
Yes, they offering electronic signing.
Yep.
And once you export the document from DocuSign or Adobe Sign,
yes,
they are signing the envelope from outside with invisible signature.
Okay.
So the standard of you can see that. More than that, they are not even respecting the PKI standard or digital signature standard. When you upload to them, both of them, even Adobe, because Adobe should be very respecting the standard. When you upload the signed document with a digital signature, they actually flatten, removing the digital mechanism and just putting the image. When you use secure signing, we are keeping old signature and we following the standard, and we are not allowed you to change the content of the document within secure signing. And if the document is certified, and that's what Adobe does, they certify the document with Adobe system.
Yeah.
So when you upload to DocuSign or actually removing this certified, and based on the standard, you need to not allowed to do this signature or add another signature. So we are respecting this standard. Also, this is something in terms of security. When you use a PKI, it's a big question what length of the signing key. They're using 2K, 2048, and we are using 4000. The key length in our system is double, and the reason for that is the better quantum computing resistance. You need to be ready for the future as well. So that's the reason the key length should be higher or larger than what they're using.
Okay.
But nobody talk about that. They are not that important. But this is customer not asking about that. They are trust you. They
Yes.
trust us that we are complying with all the PKI standards and the security requirements, as they are trusting Adobe and the DocuSign at this stage.
No, but it's a good insight that because you would assume they're all doing that. So the points of difference are critical. Because I think what you're saying is the other guys basically take an electronic version of your signature and just apply it to the document, whereas you guys kind of lock down the document. There's a greater level of security.
Yeah, it's a big difference. And we are using this as a user base. it. I can tell you the customer asking this at the beginning, but they forget it very quick because all the other functions for them is very important. So that's the reason it's looking at. So once we understand this difference, so you have a secure signing. So I log into my account in secure signing, and that's what you can do with the secure signing full product, and the integration done with the FastTrack 360 is utilize some of this function. So the account setting is done through the API, and the account creation or adding more accounts or user done through the API or through FastTrack integration. So the user doesn't need to take care of that, and all done through the API. But if the user login normal, so secure signing, so you need to add a document, to upload a document, you can upload from your preferred cloud storage or just from your computer. We have here try a sample. This is a sample document, and I want to do iSign. iSign is to sign your document. WeSign, you want to invite other people to sign. Form filler is to design your own form. We have a drag and drop process to do that. Form direct there, where we are doing the customized form, and it includes Superfund and TFN. And this too is related CrimTrack. We have a police check integration with CrimTrack, and certified for lawyers or public notary to certified document.
Hey,
so
Mike,
let's do the...
Sorry, Mike, just before you go ahead, mate, Jamie, can you just talk about that Form Direct, when you were talking about bank and tax forms? Is that something that within the API integration with FastTrack that we could bring that information into the system?
The integration covering now the WeSign process with the SmartAct document. We are now talking with your team, and we are testing your new API or new way that we can integrate the Form Direct to your system, to FastTrack. So we are open. We can do that, and then we actually updating your database with the form field. However, your system is two system in one. You have the payroll system and CRM.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, and one of the things that we currently come up against, Mike, is within our portal you can't update bank tax super.
Because you don't have API to your payroll system.
That's right. Yeah.
This is a technical issue. It doesn't matter if we have this detailed information, we can't push it to your payroll system.
Yeah.
Because you don't have the integration. So if you have a field in your CRM for tax TFN number or bank account number or whatever, yeah, we can do that.
Well, if it was stored in the front.
In the front, yeah.
Yeah.
You have the front end and the back end. So the front end, assuming the new way of API integration will support that, and we are looking at that this week. Hopefully, we found what we're thinking. We are talking with Moam, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will show you Form Direct, but first let's look at the existing one, the WeSign and the SmartAct. So the WeSign, the WeSign is that you click here on the WeSign to do a WeSign process, and then you add invitee. So I'm creating this invitee. It's already in my system, and I want to position the signature to here. Make it bigger, and I want to have another one for the same person, and this is at the bottom, small, and I want to have initial only, no name, no date. I can have a witness if I want, and the smarter you can have a witness if you need to create a witness, and then you press next. Next, you're actually setting up the workflow, the sign-in workflow, You can make it sequential. If you have 2 or 3 people need to sign, you can set up the order who's going to sign first. We have SMS notification for two-factor login or two-factor authentication, so we can send it by SMS, or we can send a link. We can send a text message with a link to initiate the process, the signing process from your mobile phone. So this is 2 SMS we have, one for two-factor, one for a link. You can have both, by the way, together. We have ID check, it's for New Zealand. We integrate it with the ID check. While you're signing, you can check your driver license, passport, and Realme. Realme is the government ID, online ID. In New Zealand, we have a review before signing. That for finance, you want to review the document before signing, and then you want to track this action in the document log, so you give them option to review without sign. And we have a video confirmation. Video confirmation is something new, only for secured signing. This is the way the signing process changed in the market. At the moment, only secured signing providing that. And it's also another competitive advantage. So you want to know who is behind the keyboard. So when you click that, part of the signing process, we have capturing the video of the candidate or the person signed. And this has become part of the document, embedded in the document, and you can't change it anymore. So you have access to this video through the document, through the signed document.
Is that an additional cost,
Sorry?
Mike?
No. Video confirmation is part of the document cost. No extra cost. Also, we have a face-to-face signing. This is something could be worked with Fast Track as well in your portal. Face-to-face, you invite candidates to sign and remotely, and the candidate actually pop in at your office. So you can change the signing process to face-to-face. The candidate is next to you, and when you have a face-to-face, you need to have a mobile phone, because face-to-face is most unsecure because it's next to you. You can sign on his behalf. So we send in text message to the candidate a mobile number. In this action added to the document log, and you have evidence that we send a text message to the candidate mobile number. If it's a consultant mobile number, you know something wrong here. And we have also in the audit log, we have successful send or not, so we now managed to send it successfully. Also with face-to-face, it's very important because candidate can pop into your office and you want to give them a tablet to fill in and sign. So we have a face-to-face portal, so you can log into the portal and select the candidate mobile as candidate document and the candidate fill in and sign. The reason we share with, and this is for finance and maybe for recruitment company, the paperwork done in that office. This is what we saw happening with many companies. They're moving to centralize approach for paperwork, so all the papers or all the documentation done in the head office. I can give you an example. One of our customers had about 13 or 14 admin staff across Australia, and now all of them in Sydney, and they are just 3, so it saves a lot. And they make this decision after using secure signing for 2 years. They're using secure signing for 5 years already, and after 2 years they shrink the staff number from 14 to just 3 of them in Sydney. So the reason is share with, so the paperwork done in Sydney, and you can share with any account in the system, a paid account in your system, and the candidate will pop in Brisbane, and it will wait for him over there. So it's very, very strong function. It's also unique to secure signing. No one has this face-to-face and share with others. So once you're ready, you send. By the way, we have email template. Email template for invitation. You can select email template. You can do that through the API, through the Smart app. And you can have email completion template as well. This is important for recruitment because the completion email, you can give them instruction what to do next. Go to WorkPro, go to other system to complete the registration process or onboarding process. So in the email completion, you can give them instruction what to do. You can select the attachment. You can add policies or guidelines to the email invitation. That this document you don't need to sign, and you can have them attached to the email invitation. You can have a document library, so you don't want to upload every time, so you can save them in secure signing, and you select each time which one you want to use. You can use the Smart app for that as well. So once you're ready, you press send, and we send in the email invitation for Stuart to sign. Meanwhile, as you can see here, we have in progress this inbox preparation place, inbox in progress, and sign. So these two is in progress. You know which documents are in the pending status, and when you click on that, you can see that the person who needs to sign in the email, and 0 of 1 signed, expired. You can see the document status from here. In FastTrack, you can have document status as well. You can extend the due date. You set up the due date. You can extend. You can, if you made a mistake, it's not Stuart, it's Stuart. So you can update the name from here or change the email address. Or suddenly the candidate just pop in and he wants to do it next to you, face to face. So you can change even the signing process from remote or from email invitation to face to face. And then when you have face to face, it will ask you to enter the mobile number of this person. You can send reminders, manual reminder. The system will send out a reminder between sending the email invitation to due date, but you can send a manual reminder from here. And you press update. So meanwhile, I received the email invitation, and I can download the email invitation, and from email invitation, you can make email branding, use your logo and lookalike. You can use your template, and you have 2 buttons. One is click to sign, review and sign, and one is download the document. From download, you can sign. Click and sign, you can view the document and sign. We have 2 other buttons. This is not for candidates, but for businesses. If you're sending a contract for new client, so you can reroute. Reroute, it means that you're dealing with David, but actually the authorized person to sign this document is Greg. So David can reroute this invitation or forward this invitation in the right way, and then we updating the invitee name in the document from David to Greg and notify document owner, the signer will be Greg and not David. Also, David can decline from the document, from the email invitation, say I don't want to sign. These 2 buttons is optional, so you need to activate this in your account. So let's see, click to sign. We have a passcode, and this is another security process in our system. That you have a passcode. The reason for a passcode, this is a link, landing page, marketing product and listening to landing page, especially Google or Google Ads. So we don't want someone to access any landing page, even if it's encryption and encrypted, and you can't guess the next one. So we had the passcode is in the email. So the passcode is allows you to access the document, and if you use an SMS, we send in this passcode by SMS, so you need to type it from your SMS. So first time I delete my signature, so you can see the first impression or first time the invitee need to sign. So I click here to sign. So the system tell him to capture the graphical signature. So you can have a font. This is the name of the invitee by font. You can draw your signature, and we are dealing with small signature like that. So it's too small. You need to make it bigger. You can upload images of your signature, and you can send a fax to Secure Sign, and we can extract from the fax your signature. If you're accessing a mobile device, you have only something like that, and you can draw your signature on the glass with your finger or stylus. Most of the people using the mobile device as a candidate, and they are draw the signature. So let's see the font, and I want to save and sign. So this is a signature with date and time. This is another one. So once the document has been signed, you can download or view from here, and you can see the document has been signed and in two places, and you can download. This is the PDF, and you can download the PDF to your desktop, and then you can verify the signature. So as you can see, the signature is valid, and if it's Adobe Sign, you have a certifier here, but no point to do that. And if you click on this signature, it give you information about the person who signed. It is something nobody want to show, but I show you. So you can see we're using public key 4000K. So it's a very robust. The beauty of this digital signature, that if you change the content of the document or you highlight something with Adobe tool, as you can see, at least one of the signature requires validation. This is not changing of content, this is just a layer. So, but tell you something happened. So if you click on that, it tells you signature is valid, but something happened, it's a new version. So it's your decision to make what you want to do with that. But if I am going to use a real product or real Adobe, if I use comment, yeah, I can't do that. So if I put something like that, so it will tell me that I need to save it, etc. It may tell me the signature, the document has been changed, and you know it's something invalid. So it's a very robust tool, and you can do that on your desktop to verify any document, and you don't need to come to Secure Sign. So this was a very simple website. And any questions so far?
That's good.
No, it's good.
So another one is the Smart Tag. So just a minute. That's what you are doing in your system.
Mike, so I just had one question.
Yes.
Can you sync the Secured Sign inbox with Outlook? So can you do it all from Outlook rather than going to Secured Sign?
You're going to use your CRM, not Outlook.
Yeah, no, but I'm just thinking.
No, we don't have it.
So once you set up the document, you need to go into Secured Signing to set up the document. But then the tracking and reminder process, you could just do an Outlook, couldn't you?
No, what people want, they want to from Office 365 Outlook or CRM Dynamic. That's what we are building now.
Yeah.
You want from the CRM or from Outlook to take the document you attach to the Outlook and ask for a signature.
Yes.
And then, yes, that's what they want. They want to initiate the process from Outlook or the CRM.
Okay.
So you're saying,
but not the tracking.
One,
But we need to.
and Mike, within Fast Track 360, we're sending the document to the candidate, aren't we? And then we're asking them to sign it. Do they need to log into Secured Sign, or they can action it straight from Outlook like you just did then?
No, they don't need candidates or invitees. They don't need account with Secure Signing. They don't need to log in.
Yeah,
They're just clicking on the link and change the passcode or no passcode, and then signing, capture your signature, and sign it. They don't need account. They don't they can't log into secure signing because they don't have an account.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a sample of SmartTag. SmartTag is a way that you can tell to secure signing what to do. And as you can see, you have sign one, first name, last name, email address. And also we have a field text or checkbox or date. Or there are a lot of SmartTag function, and you can find them in our website, or you click on the SmartTag and you download the SmartTag guide. So, and SmartTag guide give you a lot of functionality or languages what you can do with the SmartTag. So this is the basic one. So you can have sign one, attachment, video confirmation, I want review, I want SMS, reason, title, mobile. All these functions you can do with that, and you can initiate the signing process from the SmartTag. So what I want to do now, I want to upload the SmartTag document. So I'm clicking the SmartTag, and that's what FastTrack does. You design the SmartTag template, and then your document template is actually with the SmartTag. And when you generate the document or the template, it auto-populates the information to the SmartTag. So if I come here and find the demo, so, and I will take this property SmartTag, and I upload this SmartTag. So the SmartTag is actually automation, and you don't need to type all these functions. But in this demo, I need to enter the email address. So this is a checkpoint that I can type in, but it could be automatically goes all the way with the name of that. And as you can see, email completion already sent from the SmartTag. I can enable, disable all these boxes from the SmartTag. I press next. I can select email template, completion email template, and send. So what happened now is actually semi-automation, that you upload the SmartTag document and you don't need to position the signature, you don't need to tell anything, and all done for you. By the way, when you sign in the document, the previous one, you get the signed document by email. Through the integration is already saved in FastTrack 360 on the right place for the candidate record, and also we have a document log. I think FastTrack providing this document log in FastTrack as well. So you have all the action of this signing process. So this is the new invitation for that. So the document was like that. Section 1, field, text, whatever, and see what the SmartTag will make. So what the passcode, sorry, 8699. Sorry. So this is the SmartTag document we upload, and we actually can convert with the SmartTag any document to a form document. So you need to fill the form. So it's very nice and simple. You don't have your SmartTag designer doesn't support form field, only the basic one. So you fill the form, and it takes you to the next one that you must fill. And you see this is a checkbox. This is date. You need date. So it should be a date field, but it's not. SmartTag, and it takes you to sign. So you know what to do here, and you click to sign. You sure you fill all the forms, all the fields. Yes, you sign the document. We already captured signatures, so we don't need to capture it again.
If the agency can create the
Sorry?
forms. Mike, I was just saying that because we don't specialise in onboarding, that could be quite a bit of the recruitment onboarding process that they could have electronic.
Yeah, this is the SmartTag form field allows you to design your SmartTag document and then when you send this document to candidate to sign, you actually you have all the fill in, and we can do a mapping as well that put it back in your CRM. But I want to show you the option, and then you make decision what to do, which product to do or to use. So the SmartTag is a very basic forms, and the onboarding process for recruitment is actually very complex.
Yeah.
And they have about 4-6 pages. So if you go with a SmartTag, it's not a good idea. Because it's not. So we are offering this form direct, and this is the key difference. The SmartTag or form filler use the technology that you have an image of the PDF, and on top of that you have fields. This is the PDF image, for example, and then you have the field. I already signed, so if I download the document. So when you have a PDF, this is signed. So this is a PDF file that I already signed. So the field is, you have the PDF and you have a floating field above that you can fill in and sign. PDF is not a good product for PDF images, and PDF is not the best product for mobile. And when you have a candidate registration form or candidate form, it's very complex and very long document, and they need to fill a lot of sections. And then you need to have a mobile ready for that. And I'll show you in a minute how you can do that with the form direct. And also you have a business rule validation that you can't do with a SmartTag or any form, because you have a very complex question. So you can say if you're an Australian citizen, so you don't need to have the visa or work permit, whatever. But if you have, for example, you have a driver license, so you ask them, the answer is yes. So the next question is what type of driver license you have, and then you can build, link between answers to more questions and build a very complex business rule validation that can be done in form filler. So in form direct. In form direct, what we have is list of forms, and then you can create a package. You can do WeSign package and SmartTag package as well. You can create a package. So this is in New Zealand. You have, I think you want to see TFN and Super. So I need to log into forms.
And Mike, just sorry, on the SmartTags, is that something that it's easy for a recruitment agency to build their own SmartTag form?
You provide in this mechanism to create the document. You have about several fields that you can insert to your document.
Okay.
So it's not complex. Why this form is not? So you build a designer for them, so it's not complicated.
Hey, Mike. Sorry to bother, mate. Did I hear you say before that our portals don't support filling out documents inside them?
The integration your team did, it's only for SmartTag, and then in SmartTag, as I show you, you have many SmartTag types.
Mm-hmm.
So they made the decision to support several types of SmartTag, but none of them is the form field. Only signing,
Okay.
Which type of signature. So this is it was exercise took a long time. It was very, very nice exercise. So let's say I want to do TFN form and public. Sorry, TFN and super. When I say public, we are offering out of the box to any Australian customer paid account these two forms. There's no setup cost. So that's the reason we call it public. But some of them, they want to customize this public form to make it very unique to them. And then we changed, we took the public and we put the company name. So the public is required two signatories or two people to sign, candidate and the employer. So employer, some of recruitment company don't want to sign, so they're removing the employer, but you can have the employer signature as well, but let's remove it. When you're using a TFN, based on ATO electronic signature guideline, you need to have a unique password for every signing process, so we're using SMS to send this unique password for the candidate to complete the signing process. So we have you can't remove it, you have to have TFN. And you press next. So next you can select the email template, yes or no. If you remember or if you know our TFN lookalike and super, you need to have employer detail on the form. So this is employer detail. You can create a new one from here, and you can have more than one. You can one as a default TFN employer detail, or you can have more. The reason for more that recruitment company don't want to open 7 accounts, but they have 7 companies, so they're using different TFN employer detail here. Same for fund. You have one fund or several funds, so you can select which fund you want to put in the document, in the super fund and the TFN. So this is the person need to sign. This is a summary and no video confirmation for him. Just finish and sign. They finish and we are sending this document out for signature. So you can do more and more. But if I go back to the to in progress, I will see that I send right now a package of two documents to Stuart, public, TFN and super. So if I go back to this email invitation, as you can see the email invitation content, you have 2 documents to sign, and because it is empty, you don't need a passcode or password or whatever. It's empty. It's no detail at the moment. By the way, we just updated TFN, not just last year. And you have, this is the latest TFN from ATO. Maybe the color is different for what you're used to. And then this is the instruction, you press next, and next will take you to fill the form. So you first need to select the TFN. You want to use TFN because you have different options. Maybe you don't have TFN now, you have later. So you select the TFN and you enter a TFN number. This is a test number. It's a valid one, if I state invalid. So we have TFN validation as well. So no more that you don't have the TFN incorrect number. By the way, this is taken from the invitation, and also you can have the address and everything if you want. You can take it from your CRM if you want. And then you start if you click sign from here, it tell you what's missing. So let's do one by one.
So, Mike, at the moment, none of this is available with the API integration, is it? This is just something that you're producing. If someone's got a secured sign account,
no. Correct. It's not available at the moment at the current fast-track integration. Once Jason and I made a decision that we are going to do the integration for that, and we just received, as I said, new way of that you can enable or initiating form direct process from fast track. So once you initiate that, that's what I'm showing now is what the candidates will be able to do.
So we can still offer this. This is candidates can still fill out these forms, but it just won't get the data won't get through to fast track, obviously.
And it's got to be initiated in secured signing.
Yeah, by the recruitment agency. It's got to initiate this inside secured sign and send it to the candidate.
Whereas the new version of the APIs, the version 2.0, they're going to have a button in Fast Track where you'll be able to say, send, click, whatever. So Mike will be able to, I don't quite understand how it works yet, but there'll be the ability to do this from within Fast Track as well.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you're going to have a list of forms available for you, and you select which one and you send it to invitation. But look, keep in mind that Manpower using secure signing for 5-6 years already, side by side. So they can see the advantage to have the form in PDF sign, and they are manually taking this to fast track and putting this in fast track.
It's still an improvement over the manual process.
Yeah.
So you need to enter a date. Doesn't matter. And as you can see, it's a mobile friendly, mobile ready. So if I change it, so if I change it to some, you see, it's underneath. So it's organized to mobile or full screen. It's responsive. That's what you can do with the smart app because it's a different technology. So once you're ready, you press sign. And this validation, for example, you're doing this validation, invalid if a number, you can't do with the smart tag or anything. You need to have formula behind this field, so it should be HTML. For example, this code. It's fine. So once you're ready to sign, you click sign. This is declaration. This is all based on the ATO guideline. So you need to declare that all the information is correct. Now you need to sign. You click to sign. Now it will tell you, please enter a code that we are sending to you. Just receive it. Sorry. So I'm entering the code I just received, and then I can sign. And once you sign the first one, it takes you to the next one because there's a package. It's a super. So super is a tricky one here. In super, you have 3 options. This option, or that option, and that option. So normally that option, you need to fill 2, 3, and 4, and 5. So if you come into 4, you can't do anything. So we are taking care of that. So 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Sorry, 2. So you have the name. If you don't know TFN number, you'll need to enter the right again, correct one, 2, 3, and 5. Let's see if I can sign. Not all of them mandatory. So this is mandatory. In fact, in 3, and you need to have this something here and upload an image. You need to upload something that you are you happy with that. So you upload to support your application. We have many customers that want us to customize that. I don't want to stop the signing process. Don't upload a document here. We can get it later manually or whatever. So we can manipulate or customize this public form for every need of customer. And then once you click that, you can sign. Still something missing. Unique US sign. So I think I need to have a number here, and I don't have. I didn't prepare myself. Yeah, should be red over there. And you press OK. So again, same process, and you sign. And once you sign that, at the end of the process, you get email invitation with two invitees, two documents that sign, and you have all the details in the document. So I come back to secure signing, I refresh the page, it will move to a sign folder, and you can see all the sign folder here. So this is, and you can see all the document in the sign folder. Again, the integration, it will go back to send back to Fasttrack 360, and then you can manage everything from Fasttrack 360 document. Because your customer using question.
Oh, sorry, Mike. When you later down the track, when Fasttrack have the payroll APIs, are we suggesting that once you fill that information, that will automatically fill in fields within payroll?
Yes, that's what we are doing. That's what we are doing today with other CRM. So the TFN number and banking details going directly to the TFN, because it's a TFN is a valid one, a valid TFN. And anyway, you need to check the payroll new employee before you approve it. No?
Yeah.
So you don't have double data entry, but approval process is it's a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know when it's going to be ready, because this is something I don't know. You need to ask the.
Going to be a request for it.
Okay. So the reason I'm going to show you that is you're going to have a lot of enterprise accounts with not just one user, with many users in secure signing, and they need a tool to manage all these user and account within secure signing without, to do many jobs. So we have here, it's an admin portal or enterprise portal. So you can see this is the test one. So I'm not document, but I have 4 accounts in my enterprise account. So you can see the completion rate, how many documents I sent, how many completed, incompleted. I can have a membership detail, or we call it a partner or enterprise portal partner. And then you have account. So the reason for that, you want someone from admin wants to know what happened in this account and what the document is sending out for at the moment. So he can see the in progress and signed folder or history of each account. So you can see all the action. So if someone is sick today and you need to send reminder on behalf of David, so you can log into admin portal, come to here, select David account and select the appropriate document and send reminder for this document. So you can manage account from here. You can also do a setting or create email template for all the company. You can do you want to change the setting for all account or one account. So you can come here and change the setting for all account or one account, which one you want. If you want to, New Zealand we have ACC form, so you can change the detail of the ACC form to appear on the form. So if you want to change employer 1 or 2 or TFN super, so you come here and you don't need to go account by account. You have report. This is something very important. So people want to run the report. So you can have activity report for all accounts in terms of secure signing, not in terms of Fasttrack. So give you more tool how to manage secure signing accounts with insecure signing. It's working very well because, sorry if I'm using this example, RDB integrated with secure signing, and you can't provide all these tools within the CRM.
Yeah.
So they have a button. They have a button in the integration part to log in directly to the admin portal, and with the authorized user can log into here and can run the report and do everything from here. And it's quite very handy for them, and the integration become more simple.
Yeah.
Mike, sorry, I've got to run. I've just got another meeting now. But my understanding is, I think with Fiona, we've got a test account that we can use, because I think it'd be good for these guys to be able to showcase secured signing in Fast Track. We've got an account, correct?
Yeah, you have enterprise account, and you can add as many users you need.
Okay, perfect.
At the moment, I think you have 2 or 3. You can have more.
Okay, we might get that set up and get each of these guys signed up with an account, so you can kind of showcase it. So you got to talk through. Cool. All right, thank you, Mike.
Yeah, you have any question? Other guys, you can go, but not any questions.
No.
No, only again, perhaps an overview of the confirmation of the costs for the customer. $1 per signed document, Mike, is it?
No, we changed it. We need to update that. It's $1.30 for document submission. Document submitted through secure signing, 1.3. And per user, what the price per user? No, I need to go.
35.
35 now. For secure signing user.
Yeah.
It's not 35.
I was just wondering for an example.
The room's booked at 11:30, sure.
Yeah, right. Perhaps if you can, we're going to wrap this room up here, Mike. But thank you so much. I think that's really given us, me anyway, a great understanding. I'm sure the rest of the team. If you want to perhaps drop anything through to me, and I'll share with the team with regard to pricing, perhaps, Mike, when you find it. But I know from a recent...
Yeah, I found it is $20 per user.
It is 20. Righto.
$20 per user and $1.30 per document submitted.
Okay.
And I know from a recent comparison that a client of ours who's just signed on to 360 did, because they were a incumbent DocuSign user, and I know you stacked up favourably in comparison, which you probably no doubt know already, but that's good to know.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks a lot, Mike.
Thanks,
Appreciate your
Mike.
time.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you. Cheers. Bye.
Ciao.
$1.30, I thought $1.
Yeah, so bad.